Hey all, my name is Kurt and I'm here with Trenton. Welcome to SLB Basement Bourbon Bar. And today is a sad day for me, Trenton. And I'm hearing that this could possibly be the last Maker's Mark Wood Finishing Series limited edition.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I will say I'm usually not right about anything. I'll say with like 99.9% confidence though that this is in fact the last one. As you'll notice, compared to like the FAEs and the other ones, there's no -01, -02 or an X with
or dots or whatever they have.
Any of those weird labels they got going on. What I did also hear is that the folks that were in charge of the wood finishing series program or whatever at Maker's Mark left to start their own shindig somewhere, and I'm looking forward to hearing more about it.
That might be interesting to follow.
Yeah, if that's actually the case, I don't know if they've done any kind of announcement for anything yet, but I'm gonna be keeping out for that if the wood finishing series is to kind of foreshadow anything that they have coming out.
Yeah, and I've really liked these for a few reasons. One, they're usually pretty good.
Oh yeah,
they're usually pretty good. And if you recall, 2 years ago, one of the FAEs won our Bourbon of the Year.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago. So I really, really like them, for one. For two, they're very price competitive, in my opinion. They were $65. How much was this one?
$64.99.
Okay, still
without tax, but yeah.
Okay, so still roughly around $65. And to me, that's a really good buy, in my opinion. And lastly, it seems as if that most folks, and I'm going to put that in air quotations, but most folks seem to be able to find these a little bit easier than other allocated or limited release bottles.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of like the Bookers and the, Elijah Craig barrel proofs. You tend to be able to see those every once in a while more than some of the other ones that they're there and gone in seconds.
Yeah.
Where did they go? I didn't even know they were here.
Yeah.
Type thing. So I really do. I really like these releases.
Do you know like the age of this or any of the other Maker's Wood Finish series?
I do not.
Okay.
I'd have to look into that.
I'd be interested, and I'll follow up. Maybe I'll probably forget, but like with the Bookers, they do it 3-4 times a year. And you get a 7.5-ish year bourbon for now like $110.
Right.
If this is anywhere close to maybe like a 5 or a 6 year, and you're getting that for $65, that's really good. Like Elijah Craig and Larceny, the limited releases are really competitive compared to the Bookers, just because they're so good and they're usually higher age statements.
Yeah, usually 12 years.
Yeah.
For the Elijah Craigs. Yeah. So I agree. Yeah. But hey, man, you know what? Nothing great lasts forever. So we'll see what happens. Maybe it will evolve into something even better.
Yeah, and I don't know, because I've heard that they're coming out with like an 11 or a 10-year blend or something, right? Did you tell me that? Yeah,
I did see that on, I believe, Fred Minnick's stuff. I did see where they're supposed to, this year, Maker's Mark I'm referring to, are supposed to come out with an 11 and 12-year-old blend, which that might be pretty fantastic too. And who knows what these other people that left might come up with on their own too.
Yeah.
Might be something great as well. So
yeah.
You never know.
I'm going to go in.
Yeah, let's check it out.
And
Last one.
I don't think since we've started doing videos that a company has discontinued one of their like core primary kind of lineups or annual releases that they've done, unless I'm not thinking. I usually don't think I'm firing all cylinders, but I think this will be the first for us too.
Very sweet aromas. Very, very sweet. A lot of caramels, a lot of vanilla.
I'm wondering, because I don't see, it says a couple tasting notes on the front here.
Oh, it does? I look at the bottle, really.
The label here is a little like a indigo, like a blue color. I'm getting a little bit of blueberry on there.
Oh, really? All right.
A little bit.
Me, I'm getting primarily vanilla, caramel, and I'm also getting a little bit of a mocha note.
Mocha?
Not coffee, but like a chocolatey mocha.
Like a Starbucks mocha? Espresso mocha?
Yeah, I don't drink that stuff.
Turnover?
You know that, but...
Turnover, that's not the right word.
But yeah, like a chocolatey mocha note.
I get like blueberry cobbler.
Like a dusty chocolatey note of some sort. Yeah. Blueberry, huh? Interesting.
You're not getting no blueberry cobbler on this one?
Not on the nose, no. We'll see.
And this bottle has also been open for, I know you and Ken on our live show on Friday had a little a little nip of it with some like
with
10 other stuff.
Exactly.
I'm sure it's hard to remember what it was like.
No, I don't remember. So him and I just had a little snort of it real quick.
Yeah.
Nothing enough to be able to evaluate it properly. That's for sure. I don't know. First sip, it was pretty decent. I'll get another sip I got a few thoughts.
Yeah. To me, it's very drying. I don't know if that's just me, but I'm feeling like my tongue kind of feels like carpet after I drink it, like some shag carpet.
Okay. Well, for now, on my first two sips, the nose transfers to the palate for me. That kind of dusty chocolatey note I don't really get. The caramel vanilla for sure, very prominent. The oak is somewhat prominent as well so far for me. My only knock on it at the moment, it's there, it's pretty decent, but it comes and it goes. It's just a way. It just doesn't linger.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting hardly any finish off of it.
The interesting thing for me is that I would say it's a pretty creamy mouthfeel, but it doesn't linger at all. Like usually how a creamy or like an oiliness will kind of stick on your palate or around your mouth. The
viscosity of these releases have always been pretty good, in my opinion, too, as well, and I can agree with that. But yeah, it seems pretty decent up front, but it's just like it's there and boom, it's gone. Unfortunately,
that's kind of a bummer. I don't remember the FAEs and the BRPs having like that just sheer flavor cliff that happens at the tail end there. Is this? Do we know if this is a non-chill filter?
I do not know. No, I didn't have time. I didn't have any chance to prep for this video, Trent.
Well, I didn't prep for it.
I know. You texted about 2 hours ago and said, "Let's do this for tomorrow."
Yeah.
So I said, "Okay." Those questions I don't know. Now, if I would prep like I normally would, I might have some answers for you.
It was funny because when we finished our live show, somebody asked what our video was going to be on Monday, and we were like, we have no idea. And somebody was like, that's what I love, because you guys don't even know what you're doing for Monday. And we just figured it out 2 hours ago.
I had a tentative plan for the week.
Tentative?
But then, because I always say tentative because, one of us may change it.
Is that like it could change, tentative?
Yeah, tentative plan, yeah. It could change. That means it could change. So I did have a plan for all three videos. I worked on it yesterday a little bit, but you texted a couple hours ago, and I said, sure, let's do that.
Well,
I'm looking forward to it anyway, so let's do that.
You know me, I like to throw a wrench in any plan.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that the proof point is nice. I get a little bit of ethanol.
Do you?
Kind of at the end.
I think I'm okay with that part of it myself. I'm just
very woody.
And I think it might have something to do too, and we've talked about this before, especially with limited releases, because when your expectations are somewhere up here and you taste something that's just a little bit down there.
That's true.
Are you giving it too heavy of a knock because of the of previous releases and how good they were? It's just, I think that's part of it right now.
Well, I think it's twofold. I think it's that, and also it being the last one. I was hoping that they would come out with an absolute hitter.
I had that in my mind as well.
So I was going into it, and I probably built it up to more than what it should have been. So,
and I'm sure I did the same because, we have no idea in the inner workings of Maker's Mark when these folks up and left and where was the progress of this, in terms of that, who knows. But I know for me, I always look forward to these releases. They're always very solid. Now, would I rank them as a $150, $200 bottle that you're going to get for $65? No. I usually rank them as an extremely solid $65 bottle. Really, really good stuff. And I guess I was just expecting that, and here I am. And so, it's not bad, though. It's not bad.
No, if I had to sum it up, caramel, vanilla, this one, unlike the other ones, because I think the BRPs and the FAEs had really nice fruitiness, like cherry and chocolate and those types. That one
FAE that won a couple years ago in our Bourbon of the Year had this magnificent chocolate cordial. You ever seen that at Christmas time? I know your mom's dad and my meemaw. My meemaw had these out all the time at Christmas time. Those chocolate covered cherries don't know if they're called cordials or not, but anyways, chocolate covered cherries. And, you know, for me, they were bite sized. You just put it on there. And it's just all that creamy, luscious goodness just oozes everywhere. And it's just fantastic. That I swear that identical note in that bottle that we picked over there, it was so good.
I think I know what you're talking about, and I've steered away from those because it reminds me of like a pie filling in the innards, and I don't want to try it.
I thought I'd get you when I was saying it oozed. And
yeah, as soon as you said ooze, I was out. As soon as you said ooze, no dessert should ooze.
Fantastic. I can't count how many of those I ate when I was a kid at my Meemaw's house. So those are the things that I remember, just one of the things that I remember in last year's. Both of them I thought really good. One of them was fantastic. One of them was really good. I don't remember which one, but this one here, what would you do if you ranked these 1 to 10? What would be
this bottle 1 to 10?
This bottle. Because normally, you think about that, normally with all the previous releases, I'd rank them all at least 7.58.
Yeah.
All of them, for me, personally. This one's not gonna hit that.
For me, it's like a 5.5.
I'd probably get a 6. I'd probably get a 6.5, because it does have some very good caramel vanilla sweetness up front. But to me, it's kind of like a one-noter.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. The viscosity is pretty nice.
It is, but like, what happens to the viscosity? Usually the viscosity carries through the flavors.
It's the flavor profile. It just hits the front of your palate with all that good sweetness, and you're like, you took your sip, and you're like, and it's like,
did I just
you're
drink
thinking about it, you're like, what's going on?
Like, I didn't spit that out.
That's really how it goes. That's how it is right now for me, anyway.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, taste is subjective. Everything we're talking about is subjective. So I would say, like, in this one, compared to what has come out previous years, I'm pretty disappointed. Especially for this being the last one that they're ever going to come out with that we know of.
Right.
But again, it could be my fault. I could have like really kind of set it like an incredibly high bar for this thing.
Yeah.
But compared to other years,
I mean, don't let this opinion steer you from buying a bottle.
Yeah.
Because again, I'm going to repeat, for $65.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good sweetness in there.
Where are you ranked?
Might find it very enjoyable. I got about a 6.5.
Okay.
Somewhere in there, I think. I wouldn't go to 5.
Would you buy another one?
No.
Okay. Well, I bought 5 bottles, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do with it.
We better phone some friends.
Yep. Yeah. If you I might have screwed up on that one. If you happen to find a bottle and try it, let us know in the comments what you think, because I'd be very interested to hear the more broad public opinion about how this bottle fares for other people.
You may disagree with us too, and that's fine too, because you will find a lot of really nice sweetness there. It's very warming.
Yeah.
It is.
I'd be worried if people agreed with me, like a lot.
I would too.
Yeah.
Actually. Hey, that's all we got for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. We'll see you next time, right down here with Trent and I in the good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.